Hey guys, it's Abby. I'm going to talk to you about my decision to have a home birth and what's been going on kind of logistically since I got pregnant. And you just read the blog about the kind of emotional side of it, so I'm just going to talk about just kind of what goes on in daily life. And I live in a big city, so it was not that difficult to kind of meet people that had home birth, and I asked them who their midwife was, and I got referrals that way. There's not a lot of options here. There's like 2 women in Chicago who practice home birthing, and so I just chose the one that that my friends had birthed with, and you know, they had all had really positive experiences. And so I imagine that every state has different laws according to what level of midwife can practice home births and all of that. So you'd have to look into that in your state, and I can figure out a way to help you do that if you want to comment somewhere. We can get links and stuff. So I have decided to birth with Gentle Birth Care. It's 3 midwives who have this practice, and they're legal. They're covered under, you know, different insurance companies, and you go through the same thing with your insurance company as far as filing and trying to figure out all the confusing stuff that goes along with it. I've heard of stories where people are trying to figure out, like, you know, they call their insurance company and they've never heard of home birthing or something like that, and I haven't had that experience. It just seems to be kind of going through the way it went through with Jack. And so I got a welcome packet when I started going, and you know, we do all the same stuff. I go once a month. Same stuff I did with Jack, I go once a month, and they do my blood pressure, and they listen to the heartbeat of the baby, and they do labs. You know, you do the urine test every time. They offer the genetic testing. They offer ultrasounds and the glucose testing and all that normal stuff. The difference this time is that you're offered it. Like an ultrasound with Jack, I don't think anybody said, "Hey, do you want to have an ultrasound?" They were like, "You need to have an ultrasound," and like sent you to the department. This was certainly this time was our decision. And we do monthly visits up until, you know, I don't remember how it goes, but it's the same as it is with a doctor. It's like a certain frequency, and then you go every 2 weeks, and then you go every week. And with home birthing, they give you this little welcome letter, and at 36 weeks they'll come and they'll do a home visit and just see how everything is going to be set up and make sure everything looks okay. And they explain what a low risk pregnancy is here, which is what I have, which is why right now I qualify to safely have a home birth. They go over emergency situations that would require transfer to a hospital, either before I go into labor or during labor. They talk about, you know, postpartum care, and the stuff that they offer. It's, you know, pretty much the same stuff. Again, but it's only, you know, a lot of the stuff is like offered. It's not just protocol. You decide which kind of interventions you want and what you don't want. And then I got, you know, they have an on-call. They're on call all the time. They will answer your questions, or obviously if you go into labor, you just call them and they come over. And the benefits of water birthing, I hope to have a water birth here with the birthing pool and everything. They give you a list of recommended childbirth classes in the area, and different kinds, you know, all the different Bradley and the hypnobirthing, all the, you know, everything that's offered. They should give you recommendations for providers. There's I'm a little bit distracted because I think the cats are like banging on the door downstairs. But there's water birthing, pool instructions on how to set up the pool, different payment options, the home birthing supply kit, which you can get a lot of it online, or, you know, a lot of the stuff you're just going to have laying around your house. And there's, you know, food recommendations on, like, you know, portions of having a balanced diet and all that. and growing a baby and the different milestones and stuff they hit through your pregnancy. Web resources, book resources, you know, warning signs and stuff that you might want, that they want you to call about. They give you natural ideas for natural remedies for common pregnancy ailments. So like morning sickness and headaches and any kind of thing that you're having, they give different natural remedy ideas for that, which I thought was really cool. And that's it. So that's what I do. It's kind of a normal thing. I go there, except it's not in a doctor's office. It's like a nice, comfortable little office in a yoga studio where they practice out of. And so that's kind of what we're going through now. And I'll show you over here. We're gonna have the pool hopefully set up like right here. And you know, this is our living room, so we'll have the pool here, and I will labor all around the house. And you know, I think a lot of people think that home birthing is like for like kind of hippie thing to do, and you know, we're just a normal family that did it one way with our first child, and based on those experiences like you read, we decided to do it differently this time, and hoping that this is a kind of a healing experience. And like I said, we're just a normal family. You know, we have a dirty floor, and we have Buzz Lightyear on the couch. We have a big stain on the couch. Wow, there's a lot of stains on the couch. So anyway, I'm sure I'll hear from you guys. I'm looking forward to hearing from everybody about this so that I can keep talking about it, because it's really hard to get started. So now you can help me kind of continue on like questions or comments or whatever you have. Okay? Bye, badasses.